Hey everybody, it's Ryan with the Farm2Table Direct Show here at the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous, McAlester, Oklahoma. And we are in here in main speaker room 1. Over my right shoulder is Lauren Denny with Simply Country Ranch. And she is talking about ways to diversify your income on the homestead. And so we're going to tune in just a little bit and get some of what she's got to say and things you can get here at the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous.
Marketing yourself, we're going to talk a little bit about how you can market yourself to be able to be profitable and showcase a little bit about what your ranch does, your farm, your homestead, and just document it on all of the journeys that you're going across, because you are unique and you have a different take on everything. So people are going to learn from you just the way that you do things, the way you talk, the way you're connecting with other people. So I just want you to feel encouraged that you can do things a little differently and find what works best for you. Okay, so today are your branding. How many of you guys already have like a social media account going for your farm and your ranch or homestead? I see some shaking of heads. Okay, we got to get that changed. The era of using social media is everywhere, so we got to get that going. Okay, so leaving here today, we're going to talk about practical tips, and I already want you to be brainstorming. What is my name going to be? And it could be as simple as your first and your last name, or your last name Homestead. Okay, so be brainstorming. I'm going to come after you guys and figure out what that is. Being authentic, it's okay to say that I'm learning how to do this, because how many times do you not even want to start because you're afraid of even messing up? So that's okay. Being authentic to just say, I'm retired and I'm coming out here, I'm going to learn something new. And there's so many people that want to do that same thing. They just don't know how to start. So you can be that great stepping stone. Okay. You're going to be a great voice and an advocate for this homestead lifestyle. And I think that's why you guys are all here, is that you want to see this type of lifestyle continue to grow and evolve. And so as we're out here, this is a great way. People are going to want to support you because they also believe in what you're believing as well. And so you're going to have people who are going to be your lifetime customers and going to grow and evolve as long as you do as well. Okay? All right, Eva. Okay, so this is a little bit about our homestead. Like I said, we are Simply Country Ranch. We started out by figuring out what is working and what's not working, and we've had to adjust and change throughout the years. Like I said, we moved here in 2020, and we kind of started out with the social media side of things. I was just filming and walking around and holding my phone out and saying, "Good morning, let's go check out the chickens," and letting out the chickens every day from our camper. They live in a camping coop. We transformed that. We use what we have here on the homestead, right? And I had so many people who were like, "Can we come and meet the chickens? Can we come and meet the animals?" And so that's where that top picture was they just wanted to come out and check things out. Well, then I kind of got the bug in my ear, and I was like, well, people are coming over. My time is money, so I need to figure out how can I use that to be an entity for me to be able to make money off of. So then I started charging like $10 for a person to be able to come and get a private tour. And that was really successful because people were calling. They would have large parties to be able to come and check things out. And it was just really personalized for them. And they got to have special pictures with all the animals if they wanted to, pet them, feed them. It was just their extra day on the ranch, okay? And then the middle part is that this was a really important one. If you are not working with your local advertisement entity, your tourism department, I really highly recommend them, because they're going to know what's going on within your field. So then that way you can market your business, market your homestead. So this is Billy. If you're in the McAlester area, I highly recommend working with Billy. He is great. He'll be like, "Hey, the homestead event is coming up. Have you turned in your application to make sure that you have a booth?" So get connected with those people. That's going to make all the difference. And when you have that cheering squad with your city backing you, they want you to be successful. Oklahoma is number 2 for having ag tourism as a part of our generation to be able to generate income here in Oklahoma. And so they really want to see that grow as well. So check out with your Ardmore and wherever other cities that you guys are a part of. Definitely look that up. The next one is that my mom, Ava, can you go back one more? The next one is going over to Ag Day at the Capitol. So this is another way that we were kind of generating eyes onto our business, was that I would sign up. It's free for the Oklahoma tourism, is ag tourism, And this is Ag Day at the Capitol. It's in May, and it is a great way to be able to get in front of different senators, different type of lobbyists that are going to be supporting or having a play in what goes on for agriculture. And it's also a great way for people to just come and tour your location, be able to meet other people who are in your state that are selling similar or different types of things. There's different vendors who are selling their barbecue sauce, selling their salsa, and they have made it from their little farmers market and then grown into like a whole canning business, and they've gotten onto shelves, and maybe you could go in and work with them to be able to market your business to work with them too. So it's a great way to make connections. So, and like I said, it's free. So that's a great way for having marketing. Go ahead, Eva. Okay, next one is going to be all about having events at our ranch. We started out by having some fall events, fall festivals. Everybody loves to come out and experience the fall, the pumpkin patch, and all that good stuff. And we don't really have anything here in the McAlester area when we first moved here to be able to do that. So we, my husband and I decided that we wanted to invite people out to our location to be able to experience the country. So you can see on the left, we had photos. I love taking photos. People love to be able to have a photo opportunity at the ranch. And so this was a great way to have Easter at the ranch. So each kind of holiday, we just kind of set up a little booth. The people would be able to come in, get their photos taken, and that was a great money generator for us as well. It's just creating a little spot for people to be able to come and have their photos taken on their ranch. And then we would generate over into the fall festival, and we kind of broke it up into a little bit bigger of things, and we actually held like a country concert at that event. If you guys ever heard of that one, and that was really fun to be able to experience what all the different types of ways that the community wants to come together. And I don't know about where at all the locations that you guys are at, but people are really wanting something to do. They're wanting to bring their family out to something that's wholesome, something that they can come out and experience that's different than just kind of going down to the mall and checking things out. So those are a couple of the different events that I found that were really successful for our family. They do take a lot of behind the scenes work in order to do them. So you can do them at a smaller scale, a larger scale, but some of those are called those ag tourism events. So this next one is
All right, everybody. Here we're getting just a little bit of a sample of what Lauren and Simply Country Ranch have been able to do to generate income and to generate interest in things they've become involved in, encouraging about ag tourism, being involved in local events, and even hosting local events on their ranch to draw attention and make income. One way to many ways to diversify your income. And so those are the type of things that you can learn when you come out in person to one of these events, is you get some behind the scenes and you get some inside tips on how to be able to make your homestead profitable and know how to get attention to your homestead. And so we're going to move on to our next person and see what's going on in the next room next door. As always, prepare for the unexpected and keep it local.